Taylor Swift has time for a little revenge. The cruel summer, singer raised eyebrows after releasing a live version of her The Tortured Poets Department song, Thank You aIMee, mashed up with Speak Now's Mean, which she performed at her June 22 Eras Tour show in London. But it wasn't just the song's release that was a surprise, as fans quickly noticed Taylor had updated the unconventional capitalization of the title to Thank You aIMee, seemingly nodding to her longtime feud with Kanye West, who now goes by Ye. Fans previously speculated that the original version's capitalization threw shade at Kim Kardashian, who helped escalate Taylor and Kanye's clash while she and the heartless rapper were married, like when she shared footage of the infamous 2016 phone call between Taylor and Kanye. And Taylor herself has provided some insight into her inspiration for the song. While performing the TTPD track in London, she explained its significance. Celebrities attending Taylor Swift's The Eras Tour. It really makes me think about how every time someone talks ST, it just makes me work even harder, and it makes me even tougher, she told the crowd at Wembley Stadium June 22, per parade. So, it also makes me incredibly thankful for those people. The 34-year-old also made a change to the lyrics from Mean on the new mashup, updating the line, Someday I'll be big enough so you can't hit me to, Someday I'll be singing this song at Wembley. In the crowd for the live reveal of Thank You aIMee, was Taylor's mom Andrea Swift, who gets a shout-out on the track. During the performance, the 66-year-old was spotted waving her arms enthusiastically from the VIP tent alongside Taylor's boyfriend Travis Kelce. While the Fortnite singer has never explicitly named who the song is about, the lyrics in Thank You aIMee appear to reference the time after her feud with Kim and Kanye. And it wasn't a fair fight, or a clean kill, each time that aIMee stomped across my grave, the Grammy winner sings in the song's second verse. And then she wrote headlines, in the local paper, laughing at each baby step I'd take. And Taylor has been candid about her mental health during the public fallout. As she recounted to Time in December, you have a fully manufactured frame job, in an illegally recorded phone call, which Kim Kardashian edited and then put out to say to everyone that I was a liar. That took me down psychologically to a place I've never been before. For more celebrity feuds, keep watching. Tan France vs. Bobby Burke. Bobby, pictured second from left, addressed rumors of a falling out with Tan, middle, in January 2024, 2 months after he announced his exit from Queer Eye after 8 seasons. I want people to know that Tan and we will be fine, he told Vanity Fair. There was a situation, and that's between Tan and I, and it has nothing to do with the show. It was something personal that had been brewing, and nothing romantic, just to clarify that. In March 2024, Tan responded to allegations that he had campaigned to replace Bobby on Queer Eye with his friend Jeremiah Brent. Netflix and the production companies did a full-on casting. I didn't put my friend up for the job. They ended up getting it because they were the best person for the job, he said on Instagram. But I didn't get them hired by getting rid of somebody else. Shannon Doherty vs. Alyssa Milano. Following years of rumors of a feud between the two, on a December 2023 episode of her podcast Let's Be Clear, Shannon's former Charmed co-star Holly Marie Combs alleged that Alyssa had once made an ultimatum to a show producer to choose between herself and Shannon, which ultimately led to the latter leaving the show in 2001. In February 2024, Alyssa said on Instagram, I did not have the power to get anyone fired, and that this was so long ago that any retelling of these stories from anyone is just revisionist history. A day later, Shannon said at a panel event at MegaCon Orlando, there is no revisionist history happening in the truth that I know we told. Sharon Osbourne vs. Ashton Kutcher. In September 2023, while playing a game called Stir the Pot with her daughter Kelly Osbourne on E! News, Sharon said that 70s show alum was the rudest celebrity she had ever met, branding him a rude little boy, and a dastardly little thing. He did not respond to her remarks publicly. 5 years prior, Sharon told Larry King that when Ashton appeared on The Talk in 2014, he had an attitude after she got his name wrong. He goes, what are you, what have you done in this industry? She recalled. And I was like, kid, don't start with me, because I'm gonna eat you up and st you out. So I was just like, you don't know what you're dealing with, kid. Maren Morris and Cassidy Pope vs. Brittany Aldean. In August 2022, Cassidy and Maren traded harsh words with Brittany, wife of fellow country star Jason Aldean, after she shared an Instagram reel of herself applying makeup on August 23, writing, I'd really like to thank my parents for not changing my gender when I went through my tomboy phase. I love this girly life. JoJo Siwa vs. Candace Cameron Bure. During a 2022 TikTok challenge, JoJo Siwa described Candace Cameron Bure as the rudest celebrity, later explaining that she felt snubbed when Bure once refused to take a picture with her on a red carpet. Shortly after the dig, however, the Full House alum apologized. "I kind of broke your 11-year-old heart. I didn't take a picture with you. I feel crummy, JoJo, I'm so sorry." The two made amends. But months later, Candace was asked if she expects the Great American Family Network, of which she serves as chief creative officer, to feature same-sex couples as leads in holiday movies. She said no, adding, "I think that Great American Family will keep traditional marriage at the core." JoJo, who came out as a member of the LGBTQ+ community in 2021, wrote on Instagram that the actress' comment is rude and hurtful to a whole community of people. Courtney Love vs. Olivia Rodrigo. Back in June 2021, Courtney Love accused Olivia Rodrigo of copying her band Hole's album cover for a promotional photo without giving credit. Olivia responded, "Love you and live through this so much." Courtney then replied, "Olivia, you're welcome. My favorite florist is in Notting Hill, London. DM me for deets. I look forward to reading your note, winking face emoji." Henry Winkler vs. Tom Hanks. During an appearance Watch What Happens Live, the Happy Days actor was asked why he didn't get along with the Forrest Gump star on the set of the 1989 flick Turner and Hooch. "I was directing that movie for 13 days and then I was called into producer Jeff Katzenberg's office and he said, 'You have everything with you. Go home,' he said." Winkler did, however, seem to get along with Hanks's four-legged co-star. "I got along great with that dog," he said. "Love that dog." He also refused to admit if he's even seen the flick. Heidi Montag vs. Lauren Conrad. "You know what you did." Fans of The Hills will remember that iconic line, delivered by Lauren on the season 3 premiere. Their feud began when Heidi started dating her now husband, Spencer Pratt, and hit its peak when Lauren accused Heidi and Spencer of starting a rumor that she had made a sex tape with Jason Waller. Dwayne Johnson vs. Tyrese Gibson. The co-stars reignited their ongoing feud when Tyrese publicly called out Dwayne on Instagram after the Fast and Furious 9 release date was pushed back to April 2020. That same day, it was announced that a Fast and Furious spin-off starring Dwayne and Jason Statham would hit theaters in 2019. The following month, Tyrese threatened to quit Fast 9 if Dwayne was in the movie. Tyrese then opened up about the feud, telling Van Lathan on the Red Pill podcast, "I have yet to talk to The Rock to this day, and we will have a conversation." He shared that he did have a conversation with the former wrestler's producing partner, but not the actor himself. "I found myself being the messenger on behalf of various people associated to the franchise, but stupid me was the only one who went public about those feelings, which is my own fault," Tyrese said. "It's not professional, it's not cool." Taylor Swift vs. Katy Perry. No more bad blood here. Taylor and Katy had been in a feud for years, even allegedly inspiring Taylor's song, Bad Blood. The drama, which reportedly started over a backup dancer and competing tours, came to an end after Perry sent Taylor a literal olive branch before her Reputation tour kickoff. "So I just got to my dressing room and found this actual olive branch," Taylor said in an Instagram video. "This means so much." Taylor captioned the video, "Thank you, Katy." Kim Cattrall vs. Sarah Jessica Parker. Sex and the City co-stars Kim and SJP had dodged feud rumors for years. But they were reignited after Kim decided not to return for a third movie and made comments about her co-star that raised eyebrows. What was your reaction to Kim Cattrall telling Piers Morgan that you were never friends, just colleagues? Andy Cohen asked SJP on a September 2017 episode of Watch What Happens Live. As she explained, "Just heartbroken. I mean that whole week, you and I spoke about it because I was just. I don't know, I found it really upsetting because that's not the way I recall our experience. So, it's sad but I'm kind of. I don't know, I always think that what ties us together is this singular experience is the thing. It was a professional experience but it became personal because it was years and years of our lives. So I'm hoping that that sort of eclipses anything that's been recently spoken," she continued. "That many years spent doing something so special that people had a connection with is such a privilege." And though they didn't film scenes together, Kim did make a small appearance on And Just Like That. Madonna vs. Elton John. The iconic singers have been feuding since 2004. While accepting the Classic Songwriter Award at the Q Awards that year, Elton said to attendees, "Madonna, best F-King live act. FK off. Since when has lip syncing been live? Sorry about that, but I think everyone who lip syncs in public on stage, when you pay like 75 quid to see them, should be shot." Shonda Rhimes vs. Katherine Heigl. The former Grey's Anatomy star sparked a feud with the series creator in 2008 when she removed her name from the Emmy Awards consideration. The actress stated that her reason for the move was because she wasn't given the material to warrant a nomination. Shonda later opened up about Katherine's decision during an interview with Oprah Winfrey on Oprah's Next Chapter in 2012. "On some level it stung and on some level one was not surprised," she said. "When people show you who they are, believe them. I carry that mantra with me a lot. It has served me well." Nicki Minaj vs. Cardi B. It was the New York Fashion Week fight heard round the world when Nicki and Cardi got into a heated altercation at the Harper's Bazaar icon party. The following month, Cardi opened up about the catalyst for the fight with Nicki. "For a while now she's been taking a lot of shots at me," Cardi said in W Magazine's art issue. "I spoke to her twice before, and we came to an understanding. But she kept it going." The real spark of the fight came when Cardi saw that Nicki had allegedly liked and then unliked a tweet about Cardi's parenting skills, which Nicki has denied. "I was going to make millions off my Bruno Mars tour, and I sacrificed that to stay with my daughter," Cardi continued. "I love my daughter. I'm a good-ass f***ing mom. So for somebody that don't have a child to like that comment. So many people want to say that party wasn't the time or the place, but I'm not going to catch another artist in the grocery store or down the block." Kanye West vs. Taylor Swift. Tension between Kanye and Taylor first started in 2009, when the Stronger rapper took the stage during her acceptance speech at the MTV Video Music Awards. Years later, the two would make up and even become friends, but that came to an end after the release of his song, Famous, in which he name-checks the Endgame singer. Mariah Carey vs. Jennifer Lopez. I don't know her. It's been over 15 years since Mariah and J-Lo's feud has been going on. It all started when the Queen of Christmas was asked to give her opinion on several singers during an interview. When asked her opinion on Jennifer, she replied, "I don't know her.